Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to my channel. Now, I'd like to discuss about 20 difficult words that I found from this three Friches video. Before you're asking, I would like you to watch the video first so you will understand what I mean. Okay, let's get started. There are 20 difficult words that I found from the previous three videos. Okay, we'll go to the first words. The first word is burnout. Burnout in Indonesia means terbakar, merasa terbakar. But I heard that burnout, it refers to the slang word, mean it to the basically tell about people mental. The example words is I feel burnout when we go to the take an exam. Means saya merasa lelah ketika kita pergi untuk mengikuti ujian. Or we'll say saya merasa terbakar ketika kita melakukan ujian. It means that he feels so like kind of tired for me. Okay, the second words is undecided. Undecided means like bimbang or atau ragu-ragu. Here's the example of the text. The voting makes me undecided, yang mengartikan pemungutan suara ini membuat saya ragu-ragu. Okay, that's the example. Now we'll go into the third difficult words. The third is an aircraft. Aircraft refers to the plane. Atau in Indonesia, di Indonesia, aircraft itu merujuk pada yang berhubungan dengan pesawat. Here's the example of the text. Now, we'll learn the basic in the aircraft. In translate, sekarang kita akan mempelajari dasar-dasar dalam pesawat. Now, we'll go into the fourth difficult words that I found. It's devices. Devices mean other words from creates. In Indonesia means menciptakan, membuat. Here's the example of the text of the sentence. She devises a unique plan to handle this. In translate, dia menciptakan sebuah rencana yang unik untuk menangani hal ini. And now we'll go into the fifth difficult words. I found it's lethal. Lethal in Indonesia means mematikan, berbahaya. Lethals can be dangerous in the other words. Here's the example of the words. They're using the lethal gene to kill the animals. It means, in translate, mereka menggunakan gen mematikan untuk membunuh para binatang. And now we'll go into the sixth. The sixth that I found is spot. Spot not using to point something, but it using to see something, like to detect it. It means spot tidak hanya untuk menunjukkan, melainkan juga merasakan. The example is the police spot the thief in the house. Mengartikan polisi melihat pencuri itu dalam rumah. Now we'll go into the seven words. The seven is altitude. Altitude refers to the high sea height. I mean in Indonesia. Altitude ini merujuk kepada tinggi permukaan laut. Here's the example of the text. The altitude to fly a plane is 45 kilometers. In translate, ketinggian untuk menerbangkan sebuah pesawat adalah 45 km. And now we'll go into the age. The age word that I found is vowel. Vowel refers to vocal, or vowel mengartikan ke vokal suara. Here's the example of the words. This vowel in British is amazing. It means vokalnya dalam bahasa Inggris sangat luar biasa. And now we'll go into the next difficult words. The next is achievable. Achievable in Indonesia means dapat dicapai. Here's the example of the text. It achievable if we can understand. It means itu mudah dicapai jika kita bisa mengerti. Now we'll go into the 10 difficult words that I found is ingress. Ingress means the access to go in to some places. Or in Indonesia, ingress itu menunjukkan pada area masuk pada suatu tempat. Here's the example of the words. An area with restricted ingress. Meanings, area yang memiliki akses masuk sangat terbatas. And now we'll go into 11 words. 11 words is egress. Egress is the opposite of the ingress. Egress, it means to the access to exit or to get out. It means in Indonesia is akses untuk keluar. Here's the example of the words. They egress the area by heading to the southwest. It means mereka akan keluar dari daerah itu dengan menuju jalur barat daya. Now we'll go into the 12th. The 12th word that I found is insecure. Insecure can be used for people mentally, just like feel unsafe, or sometimes in some places that feels unpredictable. Or insecure in Indonesia means merasa tidak nyaman. Here's the example text. She feels insecure about the test. It means dia merasa tidak nyaman, tidak aman mengenai tes itu. And now we'll go into the 13 sentence. Okay. The 13 words that I found is narrow. Narrow reference to places that's really small. And sometimes people using narrow for just like kind of really small places. Narrow digunakan pada tempat-tempat yang sempit dan terjal. The example of the words is the path to the safety is dangerous and narrow. Means in Indonesia, tempat menuju jalan yang aman itu berbahaya dan juga sempit. And now we'll go to the 14 words that I found is implode. Implodes, it can be reference to the collapse. In Indonesia means implode ini juga maksud kalimat yang merupakan kata jatuh. Here's the example of the text. Their economy is in danger of imploding. In translate, ekonomi mereka terancam meledak. Sometimes imploding is another word, explode. Okay, let's go to the 15th. The 15th word that I found is blacking out. Blacking out, it's in Indonesia, means mati lampu or pingsan. It's sometimes people use blacking out when feel unconscious or something is turned off the light. Here's the example words. The driver had probably blacked out at the wheel. In translate, pengemudi itu mungkin pingsan di belakang kemudi. So that's the meaning. Okay, let's go to the 16 words. The 16 that I found is steep. Steep refers to a slope in the mountain. Steep itu merujuk pada sesuatu yang jurang di pegunungan. Here's the example of the words. She scrambled up the steep hillside and over the rocks. In the meaning, dia bergegas menaiki lereng batu yang curam dan melewati bebatuan. Okay, now let's go to the 16 difficult words. The 16 words that I found is auxiliary. Auxiliary means something like you can help. Here's the example. A sailboat may be equipped with an auxiliary engine to supply propulsion when the wind disappears. In Indonesia, perahu layar dapat dilengkapi dengan mesin bantu untuk memasok tenaga penggerak saat angin menghilang. Okay, let's go to the 18. Now we're almost closing. Okay, the 18 is apply. Apply means in Indonesia like menerapkan. Here's the example of the words. I applied for the post and was asked to attend the interview. In Indonesia, Saya melamar untuk posisi tersebut dan diminta untuk menghadiri wawancara. Okay, now we're going to the 19th words. It's head to head. Head to head, it refers to like confronting each other for us, people to people. Or Indonesia, head to head itu merujuk pada orang yang sedang berpandangan atau dari satu individu ke individu yang lain. Here's the example of the words. It was a good feeling to be able to compete against other people and go head to head. And translate means rasanya menyenangkan bisa bersaing dengan orang lain dan saling berhadapan. Okay, now we'll go into the last words that I found from the video. It's infiltrate. Infiltrate, it means like secretly join or enter to some places or going to the but with hushly, no one knows. Or Indonesia, infiltrate itu merujuk secara diam-diam masuk ke sebuah anggota atau menuju tempat. The example is, the gang was infiltrated by undercover agents. Or in translate, geng itu disusupi oleh agen rahasia. Okay, that's all 20 difficult words that I found from Trifrish's video. Thank you for giving me an opportunity for this time and see you next time.